Before I start off with this video, I want to address a few things. Now, first of all, if you look at my top left, you can see my camera and it should look a lot better. The reason for this is I made the top left a little bit smaller. I made it a little bit better. And I also decorated the room. I decorated the background. I made it look a lot better. I know a lot of people wanted me to, so I thought, you know what? Let's just do it. It'll be good. It'll look nicer. It'll feel more like home. So might as well just kind of go for it, you know? Secondly, I wanted to address another thing, which is the microphone. Some people were saying that my mic was coming in and out, and I also did notice that sometimes. So what I've done is I've changed to the noise gate, so it should sound a little bit better. But let me know, you know, there's no point if it doesn't actually sound better. Once again, it should really sound better, but just let me know how it is. Third thing, I've been working on the shorts pretty much every day on this channel, so feel free to watch those. And I saw some concerns about that. Some people said, oh, like they don't want me to switch like shorts content on this channel, but on this channel, guys, I'm going to be doing shorts and long form, so it's not going to be one or the other, and one will not affect how often the other happens. So you don't have to worry. Like you can either watch shorts or you can watch long form, you know. It really gonna be an audience for both, and some people will just want long form and some people might just want shorts, so it won't matter. And once again, these are like high quality shorts. It's not exactly like the worst content, so it's actually pretty interesting stuff. That's just kind of what I wanted to talk about. Let's get into this video. So today I want to talk about a little bit of an intense topic and something that really just hits close to home. Now, I will say that I'm pretty lucky. I've never really had like a major death in the family. Recently I lost like two like my great grandparents, which is like, yeah, but like that's like super extended, and they were like both like 90 plus years old, so it didn't really feel like a huge loss. More than anything, it felt like, you know, they lived a good life. But I still wanted to talk about this because something happened yesterday which really shifted my perspective a little bit, and I just feel like sometimes we really just take life for granted, you know. So basically no one really knows this because I haven't talked about it. I haven't told most of my close friends either, but yesterday I was actually in the hospital. I was in the hospital because I had to drive my mom to the hospital where she actually had a surgery. It was no major surgery. I'm not going to go into detail about what the surgery entailed because that's not really my place to share, and I also want to respect her privacy, but she did have a surgery, and it was a little bit scary. It wasn't like a super minor surgery as well. It was actually like a pretty serious thing. They had to heavily sedate her, you know, put her under anesthesia, all that. So yeah, that kind of got me thinking a little bit, that whole experience. And guys, she's completely fine, by the way. She's totally fine. It was successful, you know, it wasn't a big deal or anything, but it kind of got me thinking about just like kind of how like easy it is to really take life for granted and just kind of get like used to stuff. That's such a like thing, right, that we all do. I feel like we all get comfortable living life the way we live it, and we really take life for granted sometimes. Sometimes we get so comfortable in these like roles and our way of life that sometimes we just forget to like take in life, just live in the present and really share some moments with the people we love. And I've been trying to do that more often, and not really with like this. It didn't really start with this situation for me. Like it started a little bit before that, but more often I've been trying to just kind of live in the present, just live in the moment, not stress about the future, not stress about the world, not always be super anxious about everything, you know. And I feel like I've been able to do that more and more often as I've been able to let go of the past and not be anxious about the future, and I think that also plays into it. But at the end of the day, one big thing is being around the people you love and being able to tell them that you love them. You know, I feel like it's like a huge thing. What? How did I just get boosted forward? I'm so confused. I feel like it's a big thing that a lot of people get used to, this idea that their family is there, their parents are there, everyone is there, you know. And it's like it's really scary because, oh, okay, what is this guy doing, bro? It's really scary because life is special, you know. It's not normal that we're all here. It's not just, you know, meant to happen. Maybe it is meant to happen. I don't know. I'm not like a super like religious person, or I'm not like a super spiritual person, but maybe some people believe it's meant to happen. But we are like pretty lucky to be on this planet, you know. We're pretty lucky to be here, and we're lucky to have who we have in our life. And I feel like it's so easy to lose sight of how lucky that is. We get comfortable living our life the way we live, and I feel like a lot of times we just lose sight of how precious life really is. I mean, nothing is really certain, right? Nothing is really like given. Like anything could happen at any point. And I feel like it's so important to keep that in mind. Like, you could get into a terrible car accident, and your dad could get into a car accident, your friends, your family, anyone could get into like a car accident, and that could be it. And it's like, we do so much stuff, like we get mad at our parents over petty things, and we argue with our parents over dumb stuff. And I feel like sometimes we just forget that someday, I mean, our parents aren't going to be here. Someday we're not going to be here. Someday none of it's going to matter. I think that's like, you know, it's something to really think about. It's something to really think about, because what happens when that time runs out, right? Obviously, we're all here for a limited time. We're not going to be here forever. And I personally don't want to like continue living my life, or I don't do it anymore, but I don't want to live my life being a hateful or resentful person. I don't want to, like, you know, constantly be angry with this person. What is this person talking about in the chat, bro? What is this person talking about? I don't constantly want to live my life being resentful at my parents over something stupid, because someday I'm not going to have time with them anymore. Someday they might be gone, and hopefully that's like in a long time from now, but it's inevitable, right? None of us are going to be here forever. None of us are going to be alive forever. And I just want to make the most of that time. I feel like that's so important, making the most of this world and really living to the fullest and living in the present and letting go of stuff that bothered me and letting go of like things that I hold against my parents, and just spending as much time with them as I can, because I realize that I don't always do that, you know? I don't know. It's just something to think about, and it's just been on my head a lot. This person is so toxic, dude. It's just kind of been on my mind a lot. This is going to be a little bit of a shorter video. I didn't want to talk about this too much. Just kind of wanted to like put that thought in your guys' head. You know, really take care of the people you love. Tell them you love them. Tell people you love them, because that's so important, because you never know, you know, you really never know. But anyways, comment something that made you smile today, and have a great day, everyone. Peace out. Bye.